Alright, there we go. So this is what I managed to do over the course of my last almost 2-hour stream. Oh, hi there, physicist. What I'm likely going to do next is start farming these cows once I have some wheat available. And I'm still going to have to just set this up and turn it into a nicer looking base. Probably going to make this look at least somewhat nice. We party you. No, I haven't exactly been keeping up with that. I mean, I saw a few of them. They were like some of the first Poop for Sure videos you showed me. So I probably must be missing out, right? By not binge watching them. Right now, where can I put these cows exactly? I guess we'll put them, somewhere around here. I guess right over here does make about perfect sense, so we'll do that. And I'm about to lose this shovel, it looks like. There goes my shovel. And Data Velis, welcome back as well. I'm not going to waste the diamonds on a shovel. I'm perfectly fine with just making iron ones. Maybe I will if I actually get a ton of diamonds, more than I need, but right now I don't want to waste them. Now I shouldn't waste diamonds. I've already made an iron one. That's also sufficient too. Yeah, diamond hoe would also be a waste, especially at this point where I have only 3 diamonds still left over. So wasn't it like Mario Party with how you play on the board, the minigames, everything, just without Mario characters, but instead Mii's? Which, of course, if what I was saying about Mario Party was right, then it's just heavily RNG based. Yeah, it looked like Mario Party at first glance, which I remembered was just pretty much heavily RNG. For example, random events that can just completely even... Random events that can just completely change the direction of the game. So for example, Mario Party had some very unlikely, but some events that can actually swap player stars. So for example, player 1 could be like miles ahead of the player in last place, but their positions in the game could get swapped in an instant. Perhaps if the odds just line up. You could be literally miles behind the player in first place and still possibly win if you get super lucky with one specific event just happening. Yeah, you could have like a huge bank of like 100 plus coins and just lose it all in one shot if you're unlucky. Building a place to keep these cows, because I will be farming them for leather mostly. And then that's just going to go into making books, which will then go into making more bookshelves. So I'm just starting with the actual cow pen right now. What happened to my old guy? You just realize now? I didn't actually beat the Ender Dragon. I failed to defeat the Ender Dragon, that's what happened. I made it that far, but I couldn't quite close out the fight. I actually ended up having quite a bit of trouble just hitting the dragon with my standard melee attacks. The hitbox seemed to feel like it was at least a bit jankier than it was at 1.12.2. Yeah, it definitely did feel like it was a bit harder to actually just consistently hit the dragon in 1.15. So I was trying really hard. In fact, I was probably trying a little bit too hard to get up close to the dragon to hit it. And after enough times where I just got flung like 50 plus feet into the air, eventually one of them I was just sent flying upwards so fast and so far that I couldn't even possibly get an Ender Pearl thrown down back to the ground in time before I just died from that fall damage. I probably have to get somebody else to really just try it, or maybe it is just me. I don't know, it just certainly felt like it was a hell of a lot easier to consistently hit the dragon with melee when she was perched down on where the egg would be in 1.12.2. Oh, so like even bigger than a Mario Party board? And some of those could also be pretty big as well. Okay, there's some wheat. And there's some more of it. Fourth and first in what? Just like the minigame you played? Like, I'm guessing you play the minigames and what? Like, based on how well you did in those, you get like X amount of dice? Of course, they'd be in between. I remember in Mario Party, you win minigames, you usually get 10 coins. Usually it's 10 coins, but sometimes it can be something different. So now I gotta get some cows in here. Probably also place a ladder so I can get in and out. But I'm assuming the cows still just can't climb ladders. I mean, it would be pretty weird if they could. I mean, I'm not imagining the cows are going to start climbing ladders for whatever reason. So now I gotta get some cows in here. And that's what the wheat's for. Now just quickly bring some of these guys in. What, that's like getting 10 sixes in a row, right? I'm assuming the die are like all from 1 to 6. So that would be a 1 out of 6 to the power of 10 chance. Which I'm assuming those are very low odds. Don't know the exact number, 6 to the power of 10, but it's probably a huge number. So 1 out of that to get 10 sixes all in a row. So yeah, very low odds. 6 to the power of 10, not 6 times 10. Those are two different things entirely. I already have a couple cows in here. Again, I'm just going to skip the knight so things don't get out of hand. Because I still have only iron armor. Before things can get too out of hand. Yeah, it does make perfect sense. Considering those are just 10 trials in a row and you have to get all 10. That would be correct. It's the 1 out of 6 chance, but like 10 times in a row. When it comes to trying to get the exact same thing to happen 10 times in a row, or just X amount of times in a row, yes, it would be. But let's just say if you want to get some rolls on the die where you got a 6 and then some rolls on the die where you got anything other than a 6, then the formula to go and compute that would be slightly different. But for like the formula, just get all 6s or all not 6s, it would just be like the odds of getting the 6 or not getting a 6 times how many times you're actually rolling the dice. So I can find even more cows, I'll just bring them to the cow pen just to speed up this process of farming them as much as possible. Because I'm going to want that leather ASAP. I'll also probably want to farm some chickens too. In case I want to mass produce feathers. Except I don't think I'm going to need to because I just remembered I have Infinity on an enchanted book I found recently. So I might be able to just not even bother with a chicken farm at this point. I can probably just go with just the cow farm for now and be fine. Sequence orders, so essentially you mean combinatorics, right? Let me read that again. I think another thing you told me is about the amount of sequence orders, so the different number of possible combinations. I do remember going over this on one Minecraft live stream, using factorials to just evaluate the number of possible different combinations with which to arrange things. For example, the firework rockets, and how you can arrange all the colors. And I just went over the number of different possible arrangements of all the colors, and it was just some ridiculously large number, not even taking into account all the other patterns you could add to the firework rockets also. I would actually have to double check to see that's right. It does sound reasonably correct. So for 3 items, to arrange them in 6 different ways would make sense. And for 4 items, I can imagine you can arrange them 24 different ways. And for 2, you can only arrange them 2 different ways. Which does make sense. Not 100% sure, but I have a hunch that sounds correct. I'm gonna put some carrots over here too, probably. Because eventually we'll just want to make more night vision potions while we're at it. So let's get that done right now too. So 24 possible listings. I can see how that would make sense. Wait, did I already use up all my bone meal? I think I already used up all of it at this point. Probably should have saved some for the carrot farm, but oh well. I'll just have to give this time now. Alright, so now that we have that going, I also want to plant some sugar canes down. Well, that is going. So I'll just leave that stuff to do its thing. Yeah, which is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 is 120. Yes. So I'm going to let the sugar canes also do their thing sooner or later. So we'll start by planting the sugarcanes here. This already should give us a nice amount of sugarcanes to work with. Okay, I thought I saw a cow trying to escape the cow pen. Taking factorials of decimals, I never saw that actually be applied anywhere. Never did see any application of decimal numbers of factorials. Nor have I seen any application of factorials in negative numbers. I believe that's also not possible. Gonna just clear out a couple of these other blocks. Do I have more wheat lying around? Okay, I don't have that much of it left over. So I got like, what, 3 wheat? I got only 3. I'll need more than that. You'd see it being like a negative number for factorials of odd numbers and positive for factorials of even. I just assume it's not computable. I would just guess it's not computable for negative numbers. I might just do a bit more exploration for lack of better ideas to what to do right now. So what could be out here, perhaps? Might as well take the sugar canes. See if I might get lucky enough to stumble into another desert temple. Or the calculator might assume you want the negative number of the answer you want a factorial. So it just gives you the negative number always, you'd assume. Oh, so you just get the factorial, then you multiply it by -1, I would assume, right? Now that's probably something completely different from just trying to take the factorial of a negative number. That's just taking the factorial of something positive, like we know we can do, and then just putting a minus sign on the end of it. Because if you don't use parentheses and it tries to square root the negative number, then it fails to do so. Because for negative numbers, square root's just not defined. I'm assuming they're not computable. That's currently my best guess on that matter. More savannah back here, it looks like. I remembered that 0 factorial would equal to 1. Even though I'm not sure how that computation exactly comes around, like how that's explainable, but I remembered 0 factorial being equal to 1. though not the explanation behind why that's the case. Even more desert back here further north. Well, Google Calculator says 1. That's what I remembered hearing, that it was 1. Though I don't have an explanation for that result. I just know that's what it is. Wait, 0 to the power of 0. Could that even equal anything? How would you even go about defining 0 to the power of 0? Because 0 to the power of any other number should be 0, whilst any other number to the power of 0 should be 1, but 0 to the power of anything else is 0, which contradicts how anything to the power of 0 is 1, so 0 to the power of 0, you can't even be sure if you can say it's either 0 or 1. It's indeterminate. Because those two statements that are both equally valid just contradict each other right there. Anything to 0 is 1, but 0 to anything is 0. So I do want to see if there's anything else interesting out in this desert here. Looks like I found another village. A pretty nice looking one at that. Let me get a closer look. Yeah, I can definitely see the iron golem up there. Alright, so what's in here? Brewing stand. But I don't have any blaze powder from it. I have nothing to activate it with. Some emeralds and some more food. Brewing stand, but nothing to go use it with. A smoker. In some forms of calculus, you can get some number for dividing by 0. You can't actually explicitly divide by 0, but here's what happens. As you divide by increasingly small numbers that get close to 0 but aren't actually 0, the result that you get back just grows increasingly large. So as you divide by numbers that increasingly get closer towards 0, what you get back gets increasingly closer towards infinity. However, infinity is not a number. So divided by 0 still technically doesn't work. It's just theoretically it would go towards infinity, hence why I can't make the division. What is that supposed to be? Sea pickle? Can I eat this? Okay, I can't eat it straight away. Sea pickle. Cactus and some green dye. Wondering what the hell they do with that anyways. More sea pickles on the table. More bread, which I'll just use for food in the meantime. I'll just take another bed with me. Okay, never mind. I already have one. Actually, no. I will still take it anyways. Wait. I want to take one of a different color because I already have a lime bed. It works like rational equations in a way because, yes, that's what the graphs of rational equations look like. The graph gets increasingly close to the x and the y-axis, but it never actually touches either of those. At least we never touch the y-axis. What was going on there? What is going on here? Okay, they clearly don't want me watching. They just closed the door in my face. Wait, is this actually a house that just somehow generated underground? Is there a house down here? I don't know if there is anything down here. Okay, what is that? Like 3 villagers and 1 house? I'll take this one though. That's a different color. Alright, how much further north can I go? I can probably go a lot further north. I'll keep going even further north and see what I find. I mean, it would be nice to maybe stumble into another desert temple. Those usually can have interesting loot. Those can have some pretty helpful loot. But I don't think we'll be getting any by going straight north at the rate we're going. I don't know, I'm just seeing savanna biomes and desert biomes everywhere out here. I'm pretty sure he's not. I think that's probably more desert off to my northeast. Yeah, northeast. Hit him. Can't hit the chicken. He's just kind of wandering around right now. Might do a bit more exploring in the desert, see what I find. See if a temple might show up somewhere in here. Okay, finally something that's not a desert or savanna. But I would like to see if there is a temple somewhere in here. Yeah, finally something different. Okay, so I guess I will go here. And I see what looks like another village out here. That's a pretty big looking house over there. Oh, looks like a nice little farmhouse we got in here. Certainly a lot more variety in the buildings than what we used to have. Certainly more different types of buildings. Yeah, and clay houses. Here's a mason. If I want to buy some bricks, I can do so right now, but I don't really need bricks. Right, I guess no more black wool lampposts. I guess those are no longer a thing. Oh, that's a blast furnace. These are just all tiny little houses with beds. I think I've seen all there is to see in this village. I've probably seen everything there was in here. Okay, I guess I missed this. More apples, more bread. Also some potatoes. Could just cook these later if I want more food. Why'd they change the way most of the blocks look? Don't ask me. I didn't really ask for most of the graphics to have their looks changed. Yeah, some block textures look very different now. For example, these cactuses. Or cacti. Yeah, I think it was 1.14 where the looks of things just got a massive overhaul. Cacti look pretty different now. Same goes for these bushes. I'm still trying to give the new look a chance. Even though I still can't get over how much some things have changed. Sugarcanes still look more or less the same, almost. Oh, that's a huge ravine. Probably not going to jump straight in. Oh, that's a desert temple. Right over here. And another village. So I'm starting with the temple. So I found some bones already, it looks like. I'll probably also just claim the TNT down here as well. I don't really need the gunpowder in all honesty. Emeralds, those I want to take though, and the golden apples. I don't know, just the exploration is probably one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft. What I think the worst aspect is though, maybe the combat is a little bit too easy to cheese in some cases. Sometimes the combat does feel a little funny. Yeah, they look very different from the old feathers. Like, very different indeed. Wait, what's in here? Haven't heard that saying before, triple not straight. I hear an Enderman somewhere. I see some bookshelves. I'm gonna go pick these up. I'm gonna pick the books up from these. Yeah, I hear an Enderman. Let's see if I can actually track him down. Guessing I might want to try and just go down to this cave system. I'm probably really close to one, and maybe in there the Enderman will be somewhere. I think that's what's going on down here. Probably in this open cave system somewhere. Baby zombie, who was holding a bow. I'm guessing the Enderman was down here somewhere, or maybe not. Right now, I can't quite spot him down here. I'm pretty sure that creeper's not coming back. Now I have some torches. Let me just get these in the offhand, so I can just light everything up down here. Now, I can't quite see the Enderman amongst all this. So I just ended up breaking into this cave system, but I can't see any Enderman anywhere. Alright, I see him over there. I can spot him now. Now it's just going to be a matter of getting him into a spot where I can easily flinch him from. Just getting him to come kind of over here where he's easily flinchable. So will this work? Should work. He's not that far off from me. Oh, something's down there shooting at me. Oh, okay. And now I lost complete sight of the Enderman. This might not even be worth it. I can't even see him anymore. He's like nowhere to be seen right now. Oh, he's over there. Okay, I got his attention. Now it's just going to be a matter of time before he teleports somewhere around here. Right now, where is he? He should be somewhere close by. I hope. I can hear him. He just died off screen somewhere. It sounds like a toss-up between the first and the second. I might go for the first one, though. I honestly have no idea where that Enderman must have died. Sounded like he died, but I don't know where it happened. So I'm just going to double back out of the underground cave there. I'll just double back at this point. Yeah, I'm aware that a randomizer for both of those games actually does exist. Oh no, it's fun to play randomizers. I'm having a lot of fun with Zelda 2 randomizers still. I mean, it's a really good way to put a new twist on an old game. And in the case of Metroid Primes 1 and 2, that as well. Plus, it'll likely encourage you to see the game in ways you never thought you would have seen it before, either. So I still have quite a ways to go back. Yeah, it was south. Around about 1,000 blocks north. Just gotta go back south that same distance, roughly. Now, I might have already looted this temple here. This one I might have looted already. Let me get a closer look and see. Okay, maybe I didn't search it out yet. Oh, it looks like this one wasn't touched yet. Okay, I haven't been down here yet, clearly. Especially if you want to beat some of the seeds you get fast, you'll have to just learn how to play without items you would otherwise have taken for granted. He's right. I'm just not sure any game you play a randomizer of, really. You could easily find yourself without some useful item that would have otherwise just made it much easier to play. So I thought I searched out that desert temple already, but clearly it looks like I haven't. And I guess not too long after this, I'll go back to looking for more diamonds. Especially if I can get fortune on a pickaxe sometime soon. Here's to hoping we can pull that off. Because sometimes you don't even come across that many energy tanks either. Especially if we play on a more difficult logic set. But that's beyond what I know how to do in Super Metroid. That's beyond my current skill set. And you also know that drop you take with the morph ball to get to the room where a bomb normally is. Usually you see bombs or power bombs from that Bomb Torso statue, but in some harder logic presets, you'll be given something different. And thus you'll have to perform Alcatraz Escape, which is a somewhat difficult trick. For example, there's a tunnel drop down on the left side, and you're supposed to go up the right side once you acquire bombs from the Bomb Torso, and then just simply use those to escape, but it's actually possible to wall jump back up the tunnel you fell through, but it's not a very easy trick to pull off by any means. Likely only a couple. Four or five at the very most. Why'd I place a torch there? Okay, so at least I can just... I got a lot of bones. Probably a lot of those just from looting desert temples, most likely. Because I found, like, I must have found, like, at least 3 of those on my short trip I took north. Found, like, 3 desert temples in total, it must be. Must have been, like, 3 temples I found. So I still have plenty of bones left over, and this... I can already turn this into a lot of wheat. But I want to gather even more. Alright, what's meat supposed to be good for in response to COVID-19? Kind of wondering what the meat would be for. Don't you constantly have the runs when you have the flu? And thus you constantly need to go through toilet paper? I have, 48 wheat, that's a lot. More sugar canes. How much wood do I have on me? Decent amount. I have, 29 books. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'll just make the 9 bookshelves now. I think I already have enough bookshelves right here. Just to finish this enchantment setup I usually make. Yeah, I think this will be enough for me to be satisfied. Just from that village, I found like 9 bookshelves alone, that one village. Well, there's still going to be a food source here. Even though I won't necessarily need the leather quite as badly now. Okay, so I guess cows can climb up ladders? Guess they can, perhaps. Alright, cows. Here's some wheat. I'll probably give them some more of it later. Yeah, they can climb up the ladders. Somehow. Yeah, it seems like they can actually climb these. Not sure how. Must be some smart cows we have here. But it looks like that's what they can do. I'll probably turn a bit of this wheat into bread. Save some more for the cows to just have later. Cook some food that we have on us while we're at it. Also, 4 golden apples I didn't have to make myself, which is nice. Extra sand, which is nice too. TNT. I will definitely not need to gather more of that for a while. Some potatoes. Could also bake these as well while we're at it. And this raw chicken. And definitely all that too. Baked potato. I don't recall the last time I ever cooked one of these. Probably because I always had other food reserves going. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. I mean, it was inevitable. I'm pretty sure he's talking about other people anyways. So what enchantments can I just get right away? So what enchantments are immediately available to me? Oh, wow. I can get Fortune 3 straight away if I just get 8 more levels from something. I can go straight for that. I think they're blaming Trump because he just kind of shut down services that would have otherwise helped prevent the virus. I think he cut off financial aid for services that would have helped prevent the outbreak, so they're trying to blame him for that. When that's not ultimately the thing to blame for the virus outbreak. Yeah, Fortune 3 available straight away. So I'd have to get 8 more levels quickly. Not the citizens, but more so like the government. And a few of the professionals working there. Alright, so where would I quickly get these levels? Yeah, I could get another portal set up, but I can't finish it straight away. That's my nether portal. At least for now, anyways. Don't worry, this portal will be finished later. Don't worry, it will eventually become a proper nether portal. So I'm going to start working my way down here. If I have any wood left over. I have some, so I'll make some ladders with it. Probably going to want to make more than that, though. Oh, there's an Enderman. That's interesting. How many other mobs are around here, though, I wonder. There's like at least 2 skeletons back here, though. And they're already kind of cutting away at my health, so I gotta be careful here. They're already cutting it down pretty quickly. Down to half health, and I'm barely getting any opportunity to even recover the lost health. Creeper. Yep. Just gotta clear these guys out and then I'll take on the Enderman. Once I know it's safe enough to go do that. So I can be sure I can safely take him out, I will. I think this is safe enough. Let's just go for it. I'll flinch him from under this tree. Hopefully nothing sneaks up on me while I'm trying to do so. Come on. Can't afford to stay in one place for too long. You just never know with these mob spawns. It's pretty risky to stay in one place for too long. Especially when it's dark out and you're not very well equipped to do combat. So at least I got one chance at possibly an Ender Pearl, but didn't quite get it. I'll just try and see if I can sleep the night away. Real enemy is Ender Dragon. Ender Dragon shouldn't have been that tough to deal with. It's just the hitbox felt so funny last time I tried fighting on this version of Minecraft. Something just felt off with the hitbox. That's like, what, 4 skeletons right there? So how am I going to break up this group? Guess I will break up the group. Now there's like none? Okay, all my food is done cooking. I got 4 arrows. Got also a bit of wood here. I'll make more sticks out of that. So I'll probably start putting this ladder down soon. I'm gonna ideally have this ladder go down to bedrock level. We might already be above a cave system of some sort. Or this ladder could go down to the cave system that I'm above. Okay, I got down this far with just my ladder. Probably get even closer to that cave system. Especially if you don't know what's down there and you're not really prepared to fight off whatever's down there. Yeah, you're just falling into complete darkness and you're just taking a shot in the dark, quite literally, with, like, what you stumble into. Yeah, especially when I go down to, like, diamond level, I always want to have water on hand. Especially when I go really deep down, you definitely want to always carry water. Yeah, because by that point, you really just run the risk of falling into lava by then. Yeah, that would be admittedly pretty terrible if you want to survive. Right, see you later then. Gold. I just found diamonds. Might want to just pick them up later once I get Fortune 3, though. But there are some diamonds here. What else is going on down here? I'll probably just gather those up once I get Fortune 3. Not getting too many levels from this coal, though. I think the redstone would give me more experience orbs just by breaking that open. Yeah, it is giving me a bit more. Just breaking that open. Can't even make torches. Didn't bring any wood down here, so place a marker of some sort so I don't just lose my way. I'll do that. I'll just double back to the surface. I'll just go back up. Try and just level up to 28 by some other means. How much bone meal is left over? Oh, I still have plenty. Still make a lot of it, actually. How'd this cow get out here? Maybe they... Probably because they can climb the ladders. That's probably what happened. Still have 5 more levels to get. But where will I get them from is the question. Yeah, Fortune 3 is still on the table. I'll get a bit more experience orbs off of just smelting this, but still, it definitely won't be enough. Could do a bit of combat, but that's pretty risky still. There's always the possibility of the rogue creeper explosion. I think I'm just going to go back underground, gather obsidian, bring it back up to the surface, finish the nether portal, step in the nether, and then from there, probably just gather a bunch of nether quartz, and that should put me at level 28. Or go in here. Yeah, what is back here exactly? You know, the further in I go, the less certain I become about this. Five for the diamond pick and 2 for the enchantment table, right? Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Probably easily one of the more useful enchantments in the whole game. Just extremely convenient to save you a lot of time in the long run. It's just a massive time saver to have that. I'm just waiting to mine out all this obsidian. Taking a while. It's taking time. I'll come back for these diamonds later, it's okay. I will return for these sooner or later. Yep. I'm trying probably one more time, Cody, to just get at least an Ender Dragon kill on my hardcore world. Let's bring this stuff back to the surface now. Wait, did I die again? Yeah, at the Ender Dragon specifically. So at least now I can go finish the portal up. Now I can actually light this thing. Once I get the flint and steel ready, we can then just go right in. Probably not going to do much exploration. Most likely what I'm just going to do over there is gather nether quartz to get to level 28. Get fortune through on my pickaxe, and then go straight back to mining. Or perhaps anywhere past that point. So nether portal, so I don't just lose the location of this entirely. 50 minus 264, so I don't lose track of where this thing is. I would hate to get lost in the nether and have like no easy way out. Now to just quickly get to level 28 off of all this. That would certainly make the nether more difficult. Well, at least we don't have to deal with those cowmen at all right now. Because I still remember Advent of Ascension's skeletal cowmen. Even worse still when they were just aggressive by default towards you. Wait, how many Endermen is that? I see... What, is that like 3 of them right there? Yeah, it is 3 Endermen. Nice. Wasn't even planning on this, but... There's just gonna be more chances at Ender Pearls right there, and I might actually just get one at this point. So again, I will flinch these from a safe spot. In here should be safe, so I can just flinch them from within here. I just get these Endermen's attention, and then flinch them in the safe spot. There we go. Ender Pearl, nice. That's what I wanted to see. That goes down a hell of a long ways. Whether or not that goes down to like solid ground or lava, I don't want to find out either way. Either way, falling down there unprepared is probably just instant death. Yeah, these are some steep drops into God knows what. Another steep drop to who knows where. Can't see where the rest of the Endermen were, though. Oh, there's a ghast. Now I have no means of losing him either. Holy shit, he's just shooting... How many fireballs now? Holy shit, he's going on a rampage. Oh, there's 2 ghasts. Holy fuck, there's... Oh no, there's fucking 2 of them. Holy shit, there's 2 of them. And no good way to lose either one. Didn't carry a bow, so this is obviously not good. I have to go that far back to try and lose him, but even then, probably won't be able to lose him easily. Nice. Get rid of one, like that. Can we get rid of the other? There we go. Wait, we've cleared them out. Just cleared out both of them. Nice. Yeah, they really overhauled the Nether in 1.16. Even new biomes and everything. Got these crazy mushroom forests that we're going to start seeing in the next version. And some new mobs, of course. And a new enchantment specific to soul sand in the Nether. Yeah, they really did a lot to make the Nether just feel, like, more interesting. Not just mostly be one single color anymore. Yeah, there's going to be, like, several biomes within the Nether itself. Not just one biome called Nether or Hell. If I was playing 1.12.2, I think this biome would still be called Hell. As of 1.15, it's called Nether. Right, where are these pigmen wandering around to? I don't want to just accidentally hit one while I'm mining this quartz up. So I'm trying to just keep my eyes on where they are. Don't want to accidentally hit one. What is... Whoa! Keyboard glitching out. Come on, we're almost there. Don't act funny now, game. Don't act funny now. We're almost there at level 28. Don't screw me over. There we go. Level 28. Now, if I can leave, I will leave. Should I be able to leave, I simply will at this point. Yeah, we can get out of here like no problem. Oh, Camazot, welcome back. Still playing around with vanilla Minecraft, by the way. I want to see if I can at least make it. Well, I made it to the Ender Dragon, but can I at least defeat the Ender Dragon on hardcore? Probably should be able to. I should have what it takes to get an Ender Dragon kill by this point. Can I just patch up some of these holes, maybe? And patch up that lava? And we'll just hop back in the portal now. So there's my other levels right there. So it looks like the sun's setting. So this should still be enchantable with Fortune 3. Yes, it is. And Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4 for free. Alright, it's time to do some more mining. Combat can wait still. For now, it's going to be more mining. Now that was a very successful enchant right there. Actually, no, I needed to have at least level 28, and it took up only 3 levels to do the enchant. Yeah, it was a really lucky roll to say the least. So what can I just briefly put away? I'll carry all my food. The hoe I don't need to carry, the gas tier. I'll probably just go back under like this, most likely. Yeah, Lapis Lazuli needed to enchant stuff. Anything I want to throw away, I might as well just take it with me right now. Anything I absolutely don't need to keep, I'll just throw it in lava. I mean, this is a nice little souvenir, so I'll just leave it here. Yeah, same here. I mean, I was mostly playing Advent of Ascension as of late. Wait, I still didn't even get any wood. So without that, I can't make torches. I want to be able to make torches. Let's just quickly gather some. It was probably always required to enchant stuff. Must have always been required, even back then. Am I totally finished with it? No, not totally, but I'm taking a large break from it. Because I'd probably be starting yet another world from scratch. I was recently playing hardcore on that and also died there as well. Eventually I'll also want to get a good bow on hand. Plus just more arrows. Better yet, I can make a bow right now with ease. And I can probably just enchant it with infinity like straight away. Just seeing what I can maybe enchant this with right away. Might just wait a bit until I can get power 3, put that on it, and then infinity. I guess in the meantime I'll just make some more arrows. If I really need to use them that badly, I'll make some. If I actually have to use them, that is. So I'm going to get ready to just go back underground at this point. So now let's go back under. So let's go back under. I hear an Enderman still somewhere around here. And a bunch of everything else too while we're at it. Alright, so now I'm going to make some torches at this point. See if I can even track these guys down. You mean flame, right? I'm aware that exists. If I can come across that enchantment, then definitely we'll use that as well. Absolutely cannot find these guys. Getting closer and closer than ever, but I still can't find them. Oh, they're probably all up here. Everything's probably up there. The whole gang's probably up here. Creeper. Yep, of course. Just want to be sure I can get rid of the creeper before proceeding any further. Just in case it tries to pull a fast one on me. Okay, I got the creeper isolated by itself. That's good. Oh, get the fuck. Whoa, what the fuck? What are you doing here? How did you get here? What the good gives? How did you get here? I'll just try and shoot this thing down from the ladder. There we go. So that gets rid of the creeper. How'd the zombie get there anyways? What gives? Oh, another creeper. Thought I was done with these guys, but I guess not. Now I've got a skeleton shooting at me, who just doesn't want to die. Now I've probably lost sight of the Enderman by this point, with all these other guys just annoying the hell out of me. I think I've probably lost track of the Enderman by this point, with everything else just running around. Okay, I still hear the Enderman somewhere, but I don't know where the hell he is. Oh! Creeper. Couldn't even see him. Thankfully I wasn't directly on top of him, otherwise that could have been really bad. Another creeper. Skeleton probably also hiding somewhere too. Just want to be sure I can safely flinch out the Enderman again. I'll probably just try and fight him from in here. I don't know, I just want to always have as close to full health as possible. Will the Enderman come over here? Or is he trapped? He's trapped in here. Oh, this also works out. Alright, so no pearl drop. I mean, I just want to be ready in case something just tries to take out a large portion of my health in like one hit. I mean, I always want to have as much hunger as possible at any given moment. You just never know when something's going to try and just hit me for like almost all my health in one shot. It's just playing things very safely is why I'm doing that. Because in case I lose a lot of my health in one hit, if my hunger bar isn't like that close to full, then I won't be regenerating for a while. It's just so I can constantly be regenerating health, just to be safe. Because quite literally anything can make the difference between me living or dying. So I got like 9 diamonds out of all that. Not bad. Probably would have gotten maybe closer to 4. Had I just grabbed them all right away. I got all these enemies just kind of attacking me at once. Zombie from behind. Just creeper on me. No, spider on me, and now skeleton on me. Uh-oh. I'm hearing a lot of mobs on the other side of this wall. Like, a lot of them. Hearing a lot of mobs back here. Hearing a zombie army. Found more diamonds just now. Probably a zombie. There's a zombie army back here. Right on the other side of those diamonds. Yeah, I want to be ready for anything. Including stuff like this. I want to be ready for literally anything. Yeah, you just never know when a zombie army is going to show up. And then just spawn in even more zombies from God knows where. You just never know when this is going to happen out of the blue. Which is why I always want to be ready. For anything crazy like this, I always want to be prepared. Whoa, another one. I want to have as much health as possible coming up to this. And even then, like, having full health still might not save me. Depends on what kind of encounter I get, really. Wasn't even a zombie spawn or anything, and just that many managed to naturally appear in there. Or something like that too could happen. Creeper could appear from nowhere and try and just one-shot kill me. Come on, what are you doing, Creeper? You're confusing the hell out of me already. He's already confusing the shit out of me now, isn't he? Just let them blow up at this point. Right now, where the hell can I just go? I guess I'll go here. Hopefully this will be safe. Plus I have plenty of food to work with also. Plus I have a cow farm going, so I can easily just produce more. Right, it was in here I found more diamonds, and I have like 22 of them. I'll be making diamond armor soon. Can't wait to get that up and running. Alright, so how about I just mine north for a bit underground and look for even more diamonds. Once I find more, I can just probably guarantee I can finish off that armor set. And just have more for later use also. Oh right, I'm breaking these with a fortune pick, so that's probably why I'm getting flint like every time I break one almost. I hear another Enderman somewhere. Alright, where is he? Don't want to really waste the opportunity here. Yeah, I hear him. Where is he, and is there anything else not too far from him? Nope. He seems to be off by himself. Okay, he's by his lonesome. That's good. Oh, there's an ender pearl. Nice. Nice little extra ender pearl there. I'll take it. Yeah, it certainly can be seen as a waste. Or even just mining anything that's not like diamond ores, or coal, or lapis. If you really want to go that far, you can say that's a waste too. I wouldn't say whether or not I specifically have the disorder itself, but when it comes to Minecraft, I really do want to keep everything I collect organized to the best possible extent. Because I want to know where what I need is at any given moment. When I ever need anything, I just want to know where it is so I can just search what I have as quickly as possible. Yeah, because in the long term, if I just spend too much time not knowing where things are once I put them away, then that lost time is just going to add up. Which is why I really recommend you organize whatever you get in Minecraft as soon as possible. I mean, each person's going to have their own unique way of doing so, but just get things organized. You'll just save time overall by just simply knowing where everything is within your loot in your chest when you need it. So like if you want to find a specific item, you know exactly where to look for it. And it won't just be randomly look through all your stuff until you find it either. don't ever organize your stuff, I recommend you do. Especially if you're playing mod on Minecraft and they add just like a shit ton of items to the mod. If you play a mod where they add just like a ton of stuff to the game, then it'll be even more valuable to organize everything. When it came to Advent of Ascension, I usually accumulated far more chests because, really, there was just far more unique items. Thus more of a need to have multiple chests going. Well, it's safe to say I had at least 4 double chests for all the various items I came across. Plus, I'd have more double chests just to keep massive quantities of energy and kinetic runes in, and also some power runes and distortion runes. I also tend to keep a good chest aside for potion ingredients, 1 double chest for the potions themselves, a chest to keep some lapis lazuli and some books in for enchanting, and maybe also a place to keep wooden shovels or the materials to make wooden shovels for more enchanting purposes. It's just something you can quickly make and quickly enchant and just throw away. Because the whole point of making those to enchant in the first place would be to simply just get new enchantments. Because when you enchant something, you get like a new selection of enchantments for what you actually want to get enchanted. So if you don't see what you want just right away, you can enchant a wooden shovel, throw it away, and then just try again until you get something you do want. So those are just throwaway items to reset the enchantments on an enchantment table. Or use books, there's that alternative too, but it's just much easier to mass produce wood. Oh nice, some more diamonds. Yeah, wooden shovels are just easy to throw away. Yeah, books do have that advantage. Wooden shovels are pretty much just always throwaways. Yeah, they're just much easier to mass produce. And thus much easier to just replace as well, because of how like they're easily mass reproducible. Yeah, unless you have a good dedicated cow farm going and a sugarcane farm going. Because yeah, if you do have those two things going, you can also easily mass produce books without too much issue. Chocolate Super Mario Hack collab. I am actually doing a Super Mario Hack collab, but I'm trying not to add too many custom resources to it. The guy who founded the collab still wants it to feel like it was just based off of Super Mario World, not too much like a different game. So in other words, I want it to feel like the levels could have been in Super Mario World. Was that made with anybody else? No, that was all done solo. Users just suggested various custom assets for me to use that I didn't use in any ROM hacks prior. Outside of that, I just built all the levels myself still. I mean, I want to just challenge myself to come up with something new. And I figured that would be an interesting way to do it. Probably got a good 10 or 20 levels with that mindset just completed. Yeah, we definitely have enough diamonds to make a whole armor set. And plenty more blocks where that came from too. So it might be time to just start moving some of the stuff over to like another chest. You know, probably just keep all the blocks together, most likely. I'm trying to think what I said mindset about exactly. Not even sure I remember what I was talking about myself. Yeah, the mindset of just building various levels, making gimmicks, strictly off of what other people suggested for custom blocks and sprites. Yeah, with that idea, I got probably a good 10 or 10-ish levels done at least, maybe closer to 20. Yeah, certainly. Right, so we're going to make another full diamond armor set. And maybe see what we can do about enchanting the thing. And then enchanting this too while we're at it. I mean, I could definitely make do with a nice bow. And I already like what I'm seeing there. We'll also put infinity on it. Once I make an anvil, and then we'll do that. Alright, so anvil it is. Just like that, there we go. Now, what other enchantments are we going to have available to us? Let's see. Unless I get to like level 28, nothing too spectacular. That was Ruby Quest, wasn't it? And yeah, I'm pretty sure I just jumped the shark with the difficulty on that one. That was indeed jumping the shark with Ruby Quest. So I'm going to try and get some more enchanting done right now. I got my diamond armor, but I want to enchant it. Want to improve on that a bit. So I gotta just carefully look around here to make sure I don't just waltz off a cliff down to God knows where. Don't want to just wander off into God knows what. Whether or not that's solid ground or lava, I probably wouldn't survive either way. Because a fall from that height, I'd probably die no matter which one of those two it was. Not just that, I can't even see what was down there, whether or not it was lava or solid ground. Either way, I don't want to find out the hard way. That is also a very sharp drop. I do not want to take that blindly. Especially if it's just lava down there. Could go down in the boat, but if it goes down to lava, that's still likely just going to get me killed off. If it was solid ground that didn't fall out of the boat, then I'd be perfectly fine. Covering up these holes while we're at it so I don't possibly just fall through. Yeah, another hole there I don't want to just stumble into. Just making sure all this stuff is covered up. Guess that'll do for now. Oh, another ghast, but where is it? Oh, it's over there. Well, at least I have a bow now. I have a bow now, at least. Should be a much easier kill with that. And there's another Enderman just showed up. I want to make sure I can aggro him, but not anything else. Right, so Enderman, please, let's duke it out. Enderman, come on, let's duke it out. Where is he? Oh, he just ran right through me. Oh, he just hit the fire, now he teleported. Whoa, right in front of me. No pearl drop. Definitely worth a try, though. But no pearl drop still. Don't have looting on my sword yet, and that's going to be like another high priority. Otherwise, the Ender Pearl grind's going to take way too long. Otherwise, I'd be at that for like a very long time if you didn't get looting. So should creepers. mean, they're not that hard to kill if you know how to take them out. If you know the trick, they're not that difficult to deal with. Just like the worst they can do is sneak out from behind you and give you like no time to react and exploding on you and hitting you for a large amount of damage. That's like the worst the creepers can do by far. If you can see them coming, and you can get away from them just in time before they can do most of their damage, not that big a threat. It's just when they can explode right on top of you, that's when they're like at their most dangerous by far. When they give you like no time to react. Or they just ambush you in a place where you have no good place to run away from them either. Yeah, keeping your distance and seeing them coming is what makes them easy enough to deal with. If you can't do either of those, then they could easily just take you out. Especially if your armor's not all that good. Yeah, Endermen are in fact easy enough to cheese. They're 3 blocks tall, so just go into a 2-block tall tunnel, or even under a tree that gives you a 2-block tall gap, and then they simply can't touch you. Until you get at least diamond armor, your best bet to kill them is to just cheese them like that. Just hide in some place where they can't touch you. Thought I saw another Enderman for a second, but it's just my portal. I'll also throw out all my iron. Oh, what the hell? I said I'd throw all this stuff out. Here we go. Right, level 28. So I can enchant something right now with this. Oh, so Fernando, welcome from Bolivia, I see? Oh, that's just the pigman that spawned through the portal. Whew, okay. Oh, spider in my house. Nice one. When do I think I'll get to the Ender Dragon? If I play regularly over the next day or so, and today, probably by tomorrow. A bulk of what I still need to do is find another fortress, and then just grind out all the Ender Pearls. That's the bulk of what's left to do. That I want. And that I want too. And there's the looting I want. Right there. Just 3 more levels and then I got it. We have enough that we won't run out. First you're asking about the Ender Dragon, and now about toilet paper. Imagine if you toilet papered someone's house like right now. Given the current context. don't know if it would be a massive flex or if it would just make you look like a giant asshole if you did that now. Well, I'm getting some magma cream off of this. And some more levels. There's some more quartz here. Want to make sure, like... Gotta be sure this doesn't just drop straight down to lava or, like... anything that's just too far down for me to survive the fall. I don't want to just drop too far down that the fall would kill me, or the lava down there would. So I'm not going to stand straight on the blocks as I break them, just to be safe. How many levels have I done so far? I must have done at least like 7. And that level's also still like half finished. I also have to go back for that one too. Oh, gassed on me. How did it see me from like literally that far away and the gas can attack me and I can't even see it? Can't even see the gas, but it can see me. I'm just gonna run far away enough that can't do shit. If I drop off there, I'm probably gonna die. So I'm not... trying to make sure I don't die. Okay. That looks about right to me. If I go back here, what happens? What's back here? Will I find more quartz? Yes, I will. Let me just carefully take out this nether quartz. Grind this XP. And now we can get looting 2 on our sword. Now to just head back out of here. Yeah, I'm finding plenty of nether quartz at least. Let me just double back. Alright, what's going on here? There's Pigman up there. Just wanted to know he was there. Alright, I see the gas. Thought I heard one, but now I definitely see it. Just gonna clear that out quickly. Before it gets out of hand, I'm clearing that out. Can I please touch this quartz? Oh, another fireball at me. I don't even know where this gas is coming from. Oh, I see it now. Just to get rid of that fireball. Now, quickly now, let me hit that. Nice. Send something you think is important. We'll see. I'll be the judge of that. Another gas tier. Not bad. I want to just quickly get one more level. Oh, another gas, of course. At least I can get plenty of gas tiers off of this. Not sure I'll be using them anytime soon, though. Alright, hearing a lot of gas noises. Let's step back out of the nether. Alright, where's my table? There it is. Nice, that's still offering me looting too. I got a lot of good stuff on this sword. 4 enchantments in one shot with that sword. You're talking about ender pearls, right? Right, so can I enchant another piece of armor quickly? With just protection 3? Or better yet, protection 4 I'm being offered. I'll take that. Oh, there we go, that's good. So I'll have more enchanting to do later. Don't think I'll have to find too many diamonds. This bow is in pretty good shape. So is the sword. I got stuff that could be capable of taking on the Ender Dragon right now. Not only will I have to find a stronghold again, I'd have to gather enough ender pearls to do so as well. And even then still, there's finding another fortress that has to be done. Also gotta do that as well. Wherever that might be. So still quite a few things to do. Ender pearl grind, and then, like, that nether fortress find. Like, at least finding the stronghold's not gonna be, like, that tough. Just once I actually get the Ender Eyes ready. But that's just gonna be, like, a long grind there, most likely. Depends on my Enderman luck, really.